5, Lital tall hand. Wow! Wow!
Why me? After all I see it everywhere and all the time. People all around the world give it to one another, just not to me. Why be so hard to have one small request? Love. My miserable search for true love began 4 years ago, when I started searching for true love in every possible way, such as online, friends, and even the kind that I hated the most, blind dates. One day, the audience, my good friend set me up on a blind date. When he called, I took a deep breath and answered. Hello? Hi, I'm Mr. Wow. Wow! I am Rita. It is nice to meet you. Can you tell me something about yourself? I am very tall and handsome. Yes. Honest. Yes. And I have my own apartment with a swimming pool. Yes. The same day we arranged to meet in a coffee shop. When I arrived, I suddenly heard, Rita? Yes? No? So he isn't big. Let's say that at the age of 5, he stopped growing. But that's okay, no one is perfect. During our date, he only talked about the apartment, the swimming pool, and his fabulous room. I responded, do you live with a roommate? He answered, 2 roommates, genetic roommates, mommy and daddy. Oh no. Please, don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with someone that lives with his parents. But I realized that he wasn't being honest with me. So I told him goodbye, forever. I found myself sad and hopeless once again. What else could I do to find my better half? Was it my destiny to stay lost and single forever? At my lowest point, I knew that I had 2 options. To give up on true love, or to keep going until I found it. I chose the second option, but knew that from then on, it had to be different. I needed to create a new way to find love. I started researching how to find true love by reading books, going to counseling, and asking my married friends for suggestions. With all the information I collected, I created my own method. The triple F. Fantasy, fact, and focus. My first step was to combine the first and second F and called it the fact and fantasy list. This list has all the criteria which I wanted to have in my true love. First I began with the fantasy column and wrote down a long list of criteria that I really fantasized to find in this person. Let me show 3 examples from the fantasy column. Height, above 175 centimeters. Education, master's degree and above. Eyes, green. Then I moved on to the fact column and wrote the same criteria. But this time, I changed it to the minimum requirements in a person that still would be acceptable for me. For example, if in my fantasy column, I asked for someone who is taller than 175 centimeters, in my fact column I added that taller than 165 is also fine. Fantasy, education, master's degree and above. Fact, undergraduate degree is okay. Fantasy, green eyes. Fact, 2 eyes. After I had the whole list, 2 things were clear. What are the things that I really want, and where are my limits? With this completed, I could move on to the third F, focus. I needed to stay focused on the fact and fantasy list, so that when the right opportunity for me appeared, I would recognize it and be ready for it. I went to my friends and asked them to find suitable men for me. I believe that once I found my true love, I'd come close to him, look deep into his eyes, and the first thing that I would tell him is, "What took you so long?" After 50 dinners, 75 lunches, and 100 coffees in 1 month, I finally found my true love. Hallelujah! He's 185 centimeters with green eyes and master's degree. In fact, he has everything that I asked for in my fantasy column. I was extremely thankful, excited, and proud of myself. I felt like the sun is shining on me and whispering that it is my time to shine. Dear Toastmasters, the Triple F has already helped me to achieve my biggest fantasy, true love. And there he is! I am positive that the Triple F can help you too. Everyone has a fantasy. What is yours? What do you really want for yourself? Do you want to get a better job?
Yes!
Do you want to find your soulmate?
Yes!
Today, I am giving you a method to turn your fantasy into a reality. By using the Triple F, you can achieve anything you want and make your dreams become wow. Contest Master.